Welcome back to the channel. If you are a business owner, if you are an entrepreneur, today's video is for you. I'm going to share the number one mistake I see business owners making, and it's something that can make or break your success. So let's dive in. My name is Gavin McHale. I'm a business performance coach. I have worked with hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs from brand new, just getting started, to multiple seven-figure business owners. And it's my job to make sure you have the success and make the money that you deserve. And I've got a brand new book coming out very soon called Consciouspreneur: What to Do When the Hard Work Stops Working. And if you click the link below, you can get on the pre-sale list and you get a free course with 25 plus videos, worksheets, all the stuff that I work with my high performing, high paying clients. It's all right there. You get it for free just for getting on the pre-sale list. So go do that. Now, the biggest mistake, it's not about strategy. It's not about marketing. It's not about finances, none of that. It's a lack of emotional regulation. Now, this might sound a little bit abstract, so let me break it down here. Emotional regulation is about maintaining a balanced state of mind, regardless of what's happening in your business, regardless of what's going on. It's about not letting your emotions dictate your decision making, especially during critical moments, because we all know we have lots of decisions to make as business owners and lots of critical moments. Let me give you an example. Imagine you just closed a big deal. You're on a high, you're feeling unstoppable. Then the next day, something goes wrong. That client backs out or something falls through. That emotional high can crash down just as hard as it went up. And suddenly you're overwhelmed, you're stressing, you're doubting your business. And it's this emotional roller coaster that's exhausting, leads to poor decisions, and actually ends up making a lot of business owners stop running their business, even if it has the chance to be successful. Okay. The problem is these highs and lows take a toll on your mental health. They take a toll on your decision making. And ultimately, as we know, they hurt your business. When you're riding high, you might take unnecessary risks or spend frivolously. When you're low, you might be too cautious. Like I said, you might even give up. The key is to find that middle ground, or as some people call the middle lane, where you maintain a steady, balanced mindset. So let's talk about the second part of this mistake that kind of works in with this, is being unable to learn from your failures and get back on track. When your emotions are super high, when your emotions are super low, and there's that roller coaster, we tend to look at every failure as the end of the world, as it means something about us. Not the case. Every single business owner faces failures. It's part of the journey. What separates the most successful entrepreneurs from the rest is their ability to bounce back. Remember, I did not say what separates the most successful entrepreneurs is the ones who fail the least. Everyone's going to fail. It's what do you learn from it and how fast do you bounce back? Let me share a story with you. I know a business owner who launched a product that completely flopped. He had every reason to believe this was going to be a huge success, and it flopped. It was a huge setback, not only financially, also emotionally. It hurt. But instead of throwing in the towel, he took a step back. He analyzed what went wrong and he made adjustments. He relaunched it a few months later, new title, new kind of background, and it was a huge success. Okay. This ability to learn from failures, to see them as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock, is crucial. If you let failure define you, it will. Okay. But if you see failure as a learning opportunity, if you see mistakes as an opportunity to learn quicker and get back at it, it can propel you forward. Think about it. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs in history, in fact, every one of the most successful entrepreneurs in history, has had the moment where they likely had their head in their hands going, what the hell am I doing? Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger, all these people. What made them successful was not avoiding failure, but how they responded to that failure. And finally, I want to discuss the importance of really flowing with these emotions. And this is really how we can bring together this emotional regulation. Flowing with your emotions and using them to propel you forward. Now, this might sound a bit woo-woo, a bit new agey, but stick with me. You know, I like that stuff. Emotions are incredibly powerful things. In fact, many have said your emotions are like an inner GPS, an inner navigational system telling you whether you're on the path in alignment with who you want to be. They can either hold you back if you let them, or they can propel you forward depending on how you manage them and relate to them. right? Frustration can be paralyzing if you let it fester. But if you channel your frustration into asking questions, into improving, and into determination, it can fuel your drive to overcome obstacles. I'll give you another example. If you're feeling anxious about a big decision, right, you can absolutely let that anxiety stop you, let it cripple you, let it keep you from making your decision. But you could use it as a sign that you need to be more prepared, right? You can turn that anxiety into a motivator to double check your plans, seek advice, maybe get a second opinion, and make the best possible decision. If we just flow with what we're feeling, right? I have a client who is feeling very frustrated right now. She's just purchased a beach home. She's trying to sell her home. Her sales aren't going as well. Of course, they're not, because she's got all this other crap going on. And the key here is that she needs to listen to her emotions, listen to the frustration and the anger and the fear, listen to it. It's trying to tell her something. Okay. I'll get back to you on how it actually goes. So, here are a few practical tips to get you started. First, create a daily routine that allows you to include moments of reflection. This could be as simple as journaling for 5 minutes in the morning or evening. I journal for 5, 7 minutes in the morning. Write down what you're feeling, write down what that feels like in your body, and write down what that might be trying to teach you. It helps you process through your emotion and gain insights from those triggers. Second, we need to build the muscle of mindfulness. Now, journaling is a great way to build the muscle of mindfulness. Okay. Doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a few deep breaths before a meeting, it could be a short walk to clear your head. The goal is to stay present and not get swept away in the hurricane of your emotions. Finally, a good support system, a good support team, a good coach can be crucial to success. If you have people you trust, if you have people you can talk to and provide perspective to you, you can stay grounded and, again, not let those highs get too high or the lows get too low. So if you can master your emotions, if you can learn from your failures, and you can use your feelings as fuel to go deeper, to ask more questions, you're not only going to avoid the number one mistake that I see business owners make, but you're going to set yourself up for long-term success. I hope this has been helpful. If you like this, don't forget, get in on the Consciouspreneur pre-sale. It's got everything you want from this stuff, from the stuff that I teach my high-ticket clients to the basic foundational mindset pieces. Hope this has been helpful. If you liked it, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.